salad dressing cups from our salads. So, little things of seasonings that are special to you. Some places, some cabins will have a salt and a pepper. Other people may have forgotten random things. In this one, we found a paprika and a lemon pepper that I cannot have. So, we would not be very well seasoned if it weren't for my St. Nicholas Mix season organizer that has what I believe to be the trinity of cooking: seasoned salt, garlic, and onion powder.
Powder, not salt.
So, spices and condiments. A little thing of oil is probably a good idea. This place, 3 things of oil. Plenty. Didn't need any. People have contributed, obviously, over the years, but it's not guaranteed. So a little thing of oil to cook with, whatever little thing of milk, maybe. If you can get a shelf-stable version of your milk. Sunset is in full effect. I might go turn the porch light on.
Yeah. Would be behind us, though.
Mom, give us some ideas about...
So I didn't finish, though.
Oh, okay.
So we had the chicken and we had the pancakes. So we knew
I lived it, so I already heard this.
We knew that we had 1 day's worth of meals if we decided to stay here that day. And then we knew we were going to go grocery shopping.
Oh, much better.
That one's, I'm going to have to
Much better.
turn this way. So when we went shopping, it was like, okay, what's on sale? What looks good? We picked up the stuff. We plan ahead of time and know ahead of time that we're going to go out to eat once a day while we're out.
While we're out doing things. And I like to move the meal around. It's not always lunch every day. Even though lunch is a cheap bet, especially if you're trying to do the cheaper, like, let's get the lunch special. I like to move it around because some places have, like, a crepe shop that you might want to try for breakfast. Or, you know, you just want some variety.
Or it may be something that we're going into town for something that's going on early and we're going to come back. Well, we'll go to the crepe shop, come back, have sandwiches here, and then, like, do the grill.
Hi, Dad.
Oh, sorry.
Also, if you're traveling with pets, please consider getting a thing of pet stain cleaner of your own. Not everywhere will have stain remover. Even if you have the bestest boys like we do, stuff happens when you're on vacation. They'll knock something over. Somebody will trip on something. Somebody will eat a stick and barf it up. Just have your own pet stain remover.
Or eat something they're not supposed to.
You know, just have.
Would we be talking about you?
Yeah, Mr. Earplug Eater. So yeah, so that keeps it on budget. I don't really know what our budget works out to be, but like we take the same amount of grocery money that we would have had in a week, and that's what we had to work with, and we get groceries.
I think we've spent somewhere between $100 and $150 on groceries for the week, and then the other, like, we still have 2 days to eat out, and we'll probably use that other $50 to eat out the next 2 days, because we'll eat on the road on the way home.
So that's how we budget at this point.
It makes it cheaper, and
you get more time at the cabin, because unless you're somewhere that's super populated, I don't know if you can hear, we are out here, which is what we like. So it's gonna take an hour travel time.
It's 20 minutes.
But if you go somewhere and go sit down and order, it's an hour or two that you're missing out of time when you could be here enjoying. You know, you could be flapping flapjacks and listening to the stories, or, you know, playing I Spy or whatever with your kiddos.
Yeah.
So that's our philosophy around food budget. I really like having our grill bag that we just grab. Some places will have a grill or a fire pit for you, and even though a
grill bag and a picnic bag,
even though they may have that, it's not a guarantee that they're going to have charcoal for you.
Yeah.
So we have a grill bag that has a picnic blanket, a bag of charcoal, a box of starters, a lighter. We don't have kindling because that's kind of...
should be around.
Here in the U.S., we make a lot of trash. If you can't find some paper for kindling...
and some little sticks.
And some sticks around. Blah, 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 matches, blah, 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 starter.
Or lighter.
Oh, we have a little baggie. We have a little baggie of utensils. We keep all of the travel, like the sets of like the spoon, knife, fork thing that they give you.
That they give you in delivery when they're delivering it to your house. When you have a kitchen.
It's coming to my home,
and has,
where I have a drawer of
and even when I tell them, No utensils.
So anyways, we have a bag. We keep all those, just like we have a big plastic bag of all the little tiny condiments that are extra that haven't expired. Guess who goes through those every season? And they're just in the grill bag. Then we also, this trip, we've added aluminum foil, because if you want to do the pouch method to do some veggies or potatoes on the grill, and bags, storage bags.
Yeah.
Because if you're buying groceries out, what we did was we found some kind of chicken on sale, and there was 6 of them.
There was like 7 or 8 in this pack
of chicken breasts,
and it was really cheap.
We also bought bags to like portion them out and freeze some, because what we don't use here will go in the cooler and we'll take home. We're not going to waste it. So aluminum and foil and bags are good things. And so you tell them about the picnic bag, because that's different. We don't have that here, but we do for shows.
We don't have that here, but when we do shows, a lot of times, sometimes we'll just stay at a hotel just because it's cheaper. We need to be someplace close to where the show is. So our picnic bag is...
These are cheap hotels, folks.
Some.
Learn from my mistakes.
Some of them, if they're too cheap, you might not want to be there, especially if it's a motel.
Too cheap to be true.
And all the doors are on the outside. It's going to be very noisy. You're going to hear everything. You're going to hear the...
So for shows where we're working and it's not building like some work and some fun into it, like a cabin, it's very much like what is cold and what can we take in the cooler, because we don't have time. Like if you can wrap your head around
being there from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m.
You can't take a lunch break
to 8 p.m.
What would you do?
You can't just walk away. Yeah.
What do? We take
a big cooler and a little cooler and a drink cooler. Drinks are so important.
Well, the drink lunch box, it's probably like if you worked a factory job and you needed to take a couple meals.
It could probably fit 8 cans of Coke and you still have room on the top.
So that's what she means by drink cooler.
Because that's so important for Romanda to have.
I have to drink my drinks and I have to stay cold.
To have that. We take the small cooler because then we put our lunch in it, usually the salads and the chicken.
Back and forth in the cooler.
Take it back and forth. The picnic bag then has 2 plates, 2 bowls, 2 forks, 2 spoons, 2 knives, 2
These
cups.
are the reusable hard plastic, folks. We're not littering with these.
Yeah. We take them, we use them, we take them back, we wash them. We bring a little bit of Dawn or some kind
a little scrubby
dish soap, wash them, dry them, put them back in, use them again the next day. So that even if we were here and we had them and we decided to eat out and we got it to go.
If we wanted to take the boys to the lake and we just like take our sandwiches or whatever with us, and that was what we were doing for that day. So a grill bag, a picnic bag, a pet care bag. I'm talking about like a grocery tote, okay? I'm not adding suitcases to your list, but thinking about the different elements of your trip and thinking like, okay, there's a lake, but that's it. Or there's a fire pit, that's it, right? So...
Are you going to need your swimsuit? Are you going to need your suntan lotion? Are you going to need a swimsuit cover-up? Are you going to need creek shoes? Are you going to need...
an umbrella?
Galoshes.
Always take galoshes if there's...
Big boots.
Literally, take your rain boots. I don't care, unless it's... I'm going to say what I said last episode. Unless it's the Gobi Desert, take your boots. I don't care if the forecast has rain.
We didn't.
If you're going to be in nature, take your boots. You're going to want them.
Although here, the ground is so much clay, we haven't run into a whole lot of
Haven't been stuck in the mud like I was before. So, like, for example, here, they have bug spray, and it is the appropriate deep woods, DEET bug spray that is clinically tested against malaria and dengue fever. As somebody who has been places where I had to take malaria pills, I'm really picky about that. This is not time for your all natural, oh, it's made with rose. No.
Not if you're out in the woods.
Not if you're in the woods like we are. So this place has that.
Because I already got a tick.
You would need that. It's not guaranteed, right? So there's some basics like sunscreen and bug spray.
First aid kit.
Your first aid. We needed a first aid kit because the dog ripped up Mom's leg earlier. Like, you have it, so you don't need it. You don't want to need it and not have it. And from here, it's 20 minutes to the next Dollar General to even go buy basics like Band-Aids, bug spray, a lighter. So those are some ideas for how to make your cabin stay better. Above everything that we said, talk to the host. wherever you're booking. If it's a hotel, call them ahead of time. If you're renting a cabin like we do often, message your host on the platform and get specific. Ask, say, hey, I have a kid that only drinks this kind of milk or whatever. And like, they're more than happy to help you and tell you what you do need to bring yourself or what they have around and available.
Yeah, or hey, I saw you have a Keurig. Do you have just regular coffee or do you have decaf? I just need to know so
I know what to bring.
I can bring mine.
They won't be bothered. They want to know that you have the information. They'd rather have you ask
a good host
and show up with what you need and be happy than feel crappy about it and complain later.
Exactly.
Did myself or her love to be out in the woods? I heard like a smell.
We took her walking and she had to get in the little puddle that
she
the rain had
wants to be
in the side of the
in
road.
the nature. She wants to be in the woods,
in the water.
For the curly girly princess that she is, she really wants to be one with it. I'm gonna have to trim her when we get home because her legs are full of stickers. Like, she's having a blasty blast.
Yeah, you can still feel them.
And it's so easy to have a good time. I don't know, maybe that's the kind of person I am because I grew up in the country, but like, you can just go for a walk. You can just have your kids play in the creek and find cool rocks. You can go on a scavenger hunt and make it up as you go. Be like, oh, find a feather, find a blue flower, find a mushroom. Like, it's not that hard. How many crickets can you spot?
Well, and the thing about going through Vrbo or Airbnb or whatever, you can like choose how close or how far away you want to be
from the town, from the lake, from a drive-in movie. You guys, get your kids in the car, go to the candy store first, let everybody buy a candy and a snack, get back in the car, go to the drive-in movie, sit at the drive-in movie, get the real popcorn from there, but eat your own candy that you picked out special, watch the movie together. Most everybody's probably going to fall asleep for the second feature. And then mom and dad can watch the second feature if they want. It's just, you can take your dogs.
Yeah, we took the dogs last time.
It was like $9 or $10 a car at the couple that I checked around here. Like, they're very cheap, affordable, and it's fun. You're out here.
And they're not going to be around
and you're comfy
forever.
In the car. Like,
and it's nostalgia.
If I can make a recommendation, that's like one of my favorite things to do.
I think that was a dog, not a wolf.
Final thoughts?
Or a coyote. If you plan, and if you need to find some place that is close to stuff, you can do that too. It's kind of like when we did Restival, we're driving through and looking at it, and like the swimming hole is right there, and one of the camping places right there, and the kitchen is right there. It's like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I don't want to hear the kids out there playing and getting in the pool at 8 o'clock in the morning, or getting in the lake at 8 o'clock in the morning.
You can choose where you want to be. For us, it's worth it to be further out from places because part of the experience is the peace and quiet.
When we spent Monday here, we spent all day Monday here. We just stayed in
the first day to rest.
And we spent most of today here. We took the dogs to the lake down the road.
Did you go lake? Did you go smell us?
And took them for a hike. And tomorrow we're going
our town day. We'll go shoot more content. We might end up at the creperie if we get out early enough.
And, tomorrow might be one of those weird days if we have enough places we're going to go. We might eat out twice because we didn't eat out today.
Mm-hmm. But we're taking the food from the fridge home with us. So that will offset next week's grocery budget. So we're still not going out of budget.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how to be flexible, how we keep it flexible. I don't know how a bigger family, well, I do because my best friend does, but
she does the same stuff. You take stuff and you take it home and you didn't use it. You even have stickers in your back.
She likes to be one with the foliage. That's only the third car I've heard in 7 days of being here. Mm-hmm. It's amazing.
Well, and I think they left and they've come back.
Oh, they probably live here.
Yeah.
Quick mental health tip. Your brain really loves to hear nature and bird song and insects because the ancient part of your brain, the part that is activated for things like trauma and PTSD, it's coded to hear the nature sounds and go, oh, we're safe. Because the birds are nesting and singing and doing what they need to do. That means everything's okay. like you may not know that you need to hear that. So even if you're not like a super, let's go to the wilderness and rough it and camp, you might want to consider some peace and quiet in nature sometime soon in your travels.
Even if it's just at a park.
Well,
thank you so much for coming along. Thank you for all the likes. And if you have a tip or a trick,
or a secret packing item,
when you are getting ready to go on vacation,
I'll write it down. I have a list.
Or you're planning on doing more of a thrifty vacation this year, and there are things that you plan on taking that we didn't cover, please let us know in the comments.
If you have kids, get each child a plastic screw top jar from the dollar store, and whatever it is, rocks, shells, bugs, they fill up that jar and that's it. You pick the size jar. That's all we're taking home from here. It has to fit in your jar. So it has stopped a lot of arguments for my nieces.
Yeah.
Jar.
Because kids like to do the nature stuff.
And they'll get real into it. And some kids are like me and they're like collectors. Like, but I need all of these.
Has to fit in.
Has to fit in the jar.
For her, for school, it was had to fit in the pizza box.
Yeah.
And for vacations, that's a good idea to fit it in the
So if you
jar.
have tips like that, drop them in the comments. Let us know. We're still learning. I'm not an expert, but I do know what works, what I have learned so far, because I know what didn't work.
Yeah, and this place even has frisbee golf.
They're amazing.
I mean, I'm like...
It's like a tiny little resort. I love it here.
Yeah.
So.
We have the fire pit and the grill.
And the grill. And hiking trails and creeks and things to play in.
And horses.
You definitely want to hit that bell so you get the notifications for the next one. Because sometimes it happens in spurts and fits.
I don't know which order it's going to come out in, but we have multiple thrift videos coming from this trip. There's one, maybe two. I don't know how much we got at the flea market. And then we actually went to a bin store.
Sophie said. So stay tuned. There's lots of good content and thrifting coming. But this, to me, is also thrift life. Because it's making your budget work for you while you still make those memories and experiences for you and your family.
And I think we got this place for less than $60 a night.
Because it's not one of the brand places. It's not Branson or Miami Beach or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's the same experience with a lot less people.
Yeah, I think that's the first dog we've heard today in the whole time we've been here. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate you. See you on the next one. Remember, you're blessed to be a blessing.
And you are the